longhouse is. So let's look that up.
And then let's maybe shrink that down by 20.
Google, what were the approximate sizes of Iroquois longhouses? Okay, the center of an Iroquois lice and the symbol of the League of the Five Nations was the Hidosanite or Hidesonote, or the longhouse. This was a large structure up to 300 feet in length, framed with bent saplings and covered with bark. Average longhouse was 60 feet long, 16 feet wide, and 15 feet high.
Okay, so let's
write this down. 60 feet long.
Maybe we should shrink them down by 20.
Yeah, we'll figure out an appropriate measure to shrink it down. But let's be accurate so that we can write this down.
So 60?
60 feet long. The average was 60 feet long, 16 feet wide, and 15 feet high.
So 60 feet long, 16 feet in width.
Yep.
And then
15 feet in height.
Okay.
So if we shrink it by 100, how long would the length be? So if you take 60 and divide it by 100.
60 divided by 100.
Do you know how to do that yet?
I know how to divide, but just not that much.
Okay. So if you said 60 divided by 10, you would get 6, right?
Yeah.
Now, remember we talked about that decimal point in the math?
Yeah.
So if we take 10 and make it 100, we have to move the decimal point to the left.
Left? Okay.
Okay? So the answer would be 0.6 feet.
So 6 inches.
Or 6 inches.
So let me write. So long, 6 inches. Then
if we go by scale. But that makes it a little small, doesn't it? To make a model that small. Because 6 inches is about the length of my cell phone. And that means that the ceiling would be 1.5 inches high. It would be about this high. So let's go and do, instead of 100, let's try doing
50.
20 or 50. There's an idea. Okay? So 50. So if we cut it, if 10 is 6 feet, and we divide that by 5, we'd get 1.5 feet, or 18 inches long.
Okay.
So that would be 50. Or let me show you another way to do it. So 60 divided by 50 would be 1.5, or close to 1.5. Put it in my calculator because I can't do it in my head. Ooh. 60 divided by 50.
Do I know what
The scale would be 1.2 inches for every foot. 1.2. So it would be 1 foot, 2 inches long. So it would be 18 inches.
Okay, so Mom,
Yes.
you want to know what Google says the answer to life is?
43.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. So if we do it by a scale of 50, reduction of 50, okay?
Okay.
The longhouse will be 18 inches long.
Okay.
So 18 inches.
So we need a pretty big.
Well, I was gonna get you one that's about 3 feet.
Okay.
So this is 12 inches.
Yeah.
A little bit longer would be 18. I think that's definitely doable.
Oh yeah. I was thinking way longer.
No. Okay, and then the height, the width was what?
Hold on. So, 18 inches.
Yep, for length. Because we're going to shrink it by a factor of 50. Okay.
Okay.
So what was the width again?
The width was 16 feet.
Feet, okay. Divided by 50. And that's 0.32 inches.
0.32?
0.32 feet. Or 3.2 inches.
So.
Okay. Or we could do it this way. 60 feet long is, let me go with this, clear this. 60 times 12 divided by 50. Okay. 14.4 inches. Yeah. And then 15 clear. So it'd be 14. It would be 14 inches, 0.4 inches. Okay. And then 16 divided by times 50. Or clear. Times. What am I doing? 12 divided by 50. It's 3.84 inches wide. So it would be this wide. And about this long.
Okay, so how many inches?
So let me do this again. And let me tell you the exact scale in inches. Okay? So it's 60 feet average. Times that by 12.
No, 16.
I know. I'm saying it's 14 inches, 0.4 inches. It's 14. Don't. It's not 16. It's 14.4. Okay. 60. So it's 14.4 inches. So
Long.
how do I want to do this? Yeah, it's 14.4 inches long.
Okay, so change that. Because last time it was 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 inches.
Okay. Because in 60 feet, there is there are 720 inches. Okay? So if we say that we're going to say we're going to make it smaller by 50%. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to divide that by 50 and we get 14.4 inches.
Okay.
Is our scale for the length. For the width, it's 16 times 12 divided by 50, and we get 3.84 inches in width.
Okay. 3.8.
Yep.
Okay. Then height is 15 feet.
Then the height is 15 feet. So we're going to clear that. 15 times 12 divided by 50. And it's going to be 3.6 inches high.
3.6?
Yeah, so it's going to be this high. Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to draw my model.
Okay, here's a ruler. You might want to do it on a piece of paper that is nice. If you're going to, you could always redo it.
Nice.
You don't want to.
So.
Okay, here, let's do it. It's this way. Let me get you a nice piece of paper. Nice, pretty, light blue piece of paper, and I'll help you.
Okay.
So you're going to draw out show you. Well, we can't even do it on this piece of paper. It's not big enough because it's 14 inches long. So what we can do is we'll just say it's not to scale, but
what I would do is I would draw the inches and then say
okay, there's
I would put tiny long, then I would put in tiny 14 inches for long.
Then we're going to get a circle. The top is going to be rounded, right?
Yep. Now a little entrance.
Oops.
Sorry.
It's
okay. Hold on.
What?
I'm gonna go get something.
I'm gonna get another circle because that dome sucks. This dome sucks.
I'll be doing some of this at the same time.
Okay.
So, this is my homework.
Your spelling contest?
Yep. So, tube. Gotta write down tube. Tube. What rhymes with tube?
Boob.
I can't put that. I can't put that, Mom.
You can't?
No, this is school. Hold on, let me see. It's good.
So what you should do, we should type up on a piece of paper and print out is say average right here. Say average length, height, and width of a longhouse was this. They could be up to 300 feet long, made with saplings and blah blah blah.
Okay.
How were Iroquois longhouses made and with what materials? Used elm bark if available. the framework of the longhouse was covered with sheets of bark. Trees whose bark could be peeled into large sheets. So they bend it, they use branches.
Nope. Truth, sleuth. Right, Mommy?
Yep.
Got glue. So yeah, this is my new camera. It's kind of suckier, but hey, I got it from my grandma, so I'm going to use it. Because I actually kind of really like it. Glue. Doo-doo. No. Huh. Oh, spell my gum. Darn it. Okay. Glue, what rhymes with glue? Glue. Pew, my mommy moo. Right, Mama? You're my mommy moo. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for right now. Yeah. Goodbye. Wait. No. Goodbye.